Here we go. Back in Buckingham Palace. That's the Queen. Rest in peace. With the corgis, of course. PGE News. What the fuck is this? Big Ben's just turned into a rocket. Okay. Weird intro to the game, I guess. Let me just check out my thumbnail on YouTube. What's up, Alex? This is Her Majesty's Spiffing. Cost £10 this next game I'm doing. Of course, I was doing a free game, £10 game, £25 game, and subtitles on. Why is the text Queen's English and voice just English? Okay. I will turn the music down just a tad. Okay. Target FPS. Oh, I don't want VSync on. VSync sucks. Custom. There's no way I can't run this with everything on. Motion blur off. Depth of field I don't really like either. Apply changes. Right now, let's see the stats first on Premiere, and you were better than me season 1 that we played. Yeah, I was better in the shit ranks. That's what that means. And now that we're higher, I'm getting pooped on. Your stats are probably like way higher than mine now. Yeah, season 1 was before, yeah. We only got maximum 10k. I think everything's done. New game. I know there's a lot of missable achievements in this game, but I don't know any of them. I'm not gonna look at any of them. I will do a second playthrough just to get them if I miss any. I haven't really been reading this. I probably should have. As he concluded that given the complications Britain was facing to return to her position of power on Earth, perhaps it was time to focus her attention to the stars. Okay. Your clutch is good though, better than mine. I fell off on clutch. Oh, it replays again. I kind of want to see the stats now. Can you do me a favour and screenshot my stats? Because I can't really look right now. But if you send it to me, I'll be able to see it. Just out of curiosity. Anyway, game time. I have no idea what this is about, to be honest. Which is gonna find out, I guess. To be fair, my clutches are probably higher because of that one game on Ancient, where I kept hiding and winning around because I'd shoot the guy defusing and run away. Had like 3 or 4
Here
rounds
we
in that
are,
ancient.
Sub-Lieutenant
Oh,
Jones. Space.
here
The
we go.
final frontier. I am Captain Frankly English, and these are the voyages of the
Frankly
starship
English.
HMSS Imperialize. Our mission? To explore strange new worlds, to seek out new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Rousing stuff, Captain English, sir.
You really think so? I was afraid it would sound a little bit cliched. The last thing I'd want would be for anyone listening to think that was going to be representative of the quality of all our dialogue throughout this entire voyage.
Perhaps it's best not to heighten expectations too early on, boyo.
Yes, Jones. A healthy dose of self-deprecation should neutralize the mildly xenophobic nature of the mission we've been tasked with by Her Majesty, Queen of Great Britain and of the Commonwealth Realms.
Yeah, so long as we can avoid resorting to trite nationalistic jokes, we should be fine.
Yes, I absolutely agree, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Well, I'm past. Who's for tea?
Oh, we have dialogue options. I mean, we are the captain. Go make me a tea.
Jones, as your commanding officer, I'm ordering you to go make me a cup of tea. 2 sugars. And go easy on the milk. I'll need it for my Weetabix in the morning.
Yeah, I'll look at that in a
I
minute.
don't think they provided us with milk, boyo. Just the powdered stuff.
Curse this lack of lactation. Very well.
Well, I guess I'm going to make a
Stay
cup
here
of tea
at the
then.
controls, Jones, while I navigate to the ship's
Classic English
facilities
stuff.
to acquire a refreshing beverage.
Refreshing
Walk will give me the
beverage.
chance to familiarize
Tea,
myself with the
of course.
intuitive navigation system.
Can you grab us a cup too?
Perhaps.
I feel compelled to say an authoritative yet non-committal perhaps in this circumstance, Jones. It would be an appropriate reason to practice using the inventory system, yet I fear that such a magnanimous gesture may erode
the
the
inventory
command
system.
hierarchy aboard this vessel.
Breaking the fourth wall like so many times.
I'll be on my way now, just as soon as I choose to exit this chair.
I mean, he's highlighted. Cannot talk to him. Alright. Oh, there's the first achievement. One small step. That's for literally just leaving the seat. And an object is highlighted. Right click to open interaction wheel. Well, what in here is highlighted? Is there anything?
I appear to have activated some sort of context-sensitive menu. I should select the appropriate option, illustrated by these exquisite icons.
I could talk to the tray table.
I don't believe the isolation of space has forced me to talk. I appear to have activated some sort of Best stow this for now.
Safety instructions. Let's examine that.
I would do well to study these closely in case of an emergency, like we're stranded immobile in space.
Can I grab it?
I'll have to take a closer look at these safety instructions for peace of mind. Peace of mind. I would do well to study these closely in case of an emergency, like we're stranded immobile in space.
Twist it, push it, bop it. Of course. Just like the fucking game, innit? Anything on the back? Oh, it looks like you're trying to solve a puzzle.
Why, the humble paperclip,
Oh.
a staple of any
Don't show me this
adventure
tip
gamer's
again.
inventory.
Locate the paperclip. Okay. I can equip the paperclip. How do I look at... Is the safety instructions gone now? Oh, it is. Alright. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, I have to... Open the door, let's go.
Now, to find the kitchen. If memory serves me correct, it's just down this corridor.
Oh, so it's the
beyond
hatch.
the
Can I just
fourth
leave?
wall. That hatch leads to the lower deck. I'd prefer not to go down there, lest it be absolutely necessary.
Well, you know what we're doing?
There's been a slight infestation. The lower decks are on lockdown.
Okay. I wish there was a way to like move the camera. So that's the cockpit. Hatch. Gravity simulator.
The animators rather we leave it on. Less things to move.
Oh yes, the animators. Of course.
Let's see.
So we came from here. The sitting room which leads to the kitchen. Oh, so the sitting room just leads everywhere. Okay. Flammable gas. Why can't I use that? So that's where we have to go into. Is there anything else? No, there is not. Oh no. Let's go in. I mean, the bedroom's there. A treadmill. Can I go on the treadmill? Let's go. That's like the fucking QWERTY shit. What happens if I stop? Oh, he just stops. There's probably an achievement for running on this. I think he's out of breath.
Stop before I start to lose my gains, brah.
Best stop before I lose my gains. What the fuck is this game? I'm already glad I picked it. It seems like it's just going to be a laugh the whole way through.
There appears to be something stuck in the drive.
Stuck in the drive.
Gosh, no matter how many times I keep clicking on things, this drive won't become unblocked. Cutting edge 20th century tech.
Can I use the paperclip on it?
Let's see if prodding this around fixes anything.
It does.
Aha!
Let me grab that.
1.44 megabytes of virgin digital space.
Ah, that's a lot. So can I use a computer now? Oh, is that it?
I'm afraid I've nothing useful to hand.
Can I put it back in? Now if I use it, does it do anything? No, we just put it in there. Okay. What else is around here? Can't go there. Controller. We're getting very sidetracked from making tea, you know.
The precision of a mouse and keyboard.
Oh, we just took the controller.
Greatly improves one's cognitive functions. Don't take my
Oh,
word
it's a
for
DualShock
it.
4.
Ask science.
Without the actually no, it's not, because that's the wrong way around. Well, after a long run, let's sit on the sofa.
Presumably the manufacturer opted for shards of metal as opposed to goose down.
Okay, well, that doesn't do anything. Anything else I can interact with? What's that arrow for? Where's he going? Is he going outside? I don't want to do that. You know what? We're supposed to go in the kitchen, but for the sake of exploring, I actually. Oh.
Aren't you supposed to be going to the kitchen, boyo? You won't find anything fit for human consumption in there.
I go on the treadmill again. Let's go. Second run of the day. We're gonna make him lose these gains.
Best stop before I start
Yeah,
to lose
so
my
it just says the
gains,
same thing.
brah.
What a line. Alright, kitchen we go. Yeah, I saw it. So that's literally how I look after I fucking finish mine. Alright, kitchen time. Alad's mug, English's mug. Alad Jones is Welsh, of course. I'll interact with that in a second. Can't go over there. Okay, let's have a look.
It's Alad's mug, isn't it? Cup of cha?
Welsh mug. Let's go.
It's for my Rosie Lee. Sorry, Cockney crockery. Cup of cha?
Looks the same. I'm guessing that's where we get the tea from. Why is the microwave out of order?
That's the radio wave oven. It's the same idea as a conventional microwave oven, except while your meal is cooking, you can listen to the cricket on Radio 5. AM, FM, defrost. It's got the works.
It's unplugged. Oh, well, what's in the fridge? Alid smells.
Why? It's packed to the rafters with mild English cheddar. It doesn't strike me as much of a... There's a seemingly unlimited supply of mild English cheddar cheese.
Yes, sir. Let's take some.
Share.
See some cheese. You know, we just worked out. Oh, no, we're just going to put it in our pocket. Can I? I have the cheese equipped. Can I do anything with it?
Mild English cheddar cheese. I can't use these two. I doubt... I'm sure there's a more practical use for this.
Alright. We just have a bit of cheese. Washi liquid. Oh, please tell me I can...
There is a procedure that we have to adhere to.
Please tell me I can put it on...
Clean washing up liquid.
Yeah, please tell me I can put it in this tea. Oh, you're hilarious. There's some toast.
I am feeling rather peckish. That settled it. I'm going gluten-free when I get back to Old Blighty.
Can I not pick them up? Damn. What's this?
Of course, in England, they'd call it a hoover.
Vacuum. A feisty one.
Surely you can't be serious.
Well, let me just check I haven't missed anything. No, I haven't. I don't even know what the achievements are. Oh well. Let's make some tea.
We'll agree to disagree about that.
Oh, I have to change. Gotta make mine. Actually, no. Let's make his first. There we go. Wow, and it stirs it for us. Look at that.
It really takes the misery out of making tea.
Just put a... Okay. Put a hot fucking... No.
Best not. It's filled to capacity.
Quit that. Gertie 3000, exactly. Robotic beverage assistant. So I wanted to put like fucking washing up liquid in it just to be a troll.
The downside of having a sentient being responsible for making
Can I combine anything?
Every so often it forgets how much milk to add. A poison chalice. I don't think I could.
What about cheese?
I think it would be best if I did something else with
Oh.
this.
There was an achievement, inconceivable. Attempt to mix the washing up liquid with tea. Now don't ask why I wanted to do that.
It's not the worst idea I've ever heard. I remember
But
when they
I
talked
did.
about keeping BBC 3.
Whoops. Alright, well, I think we're good. Let's take a jolly old walk back to the ship. Back to the ship. Back to the top. Top bridge, whatever the fuck it's called. You know what I mean. I swear, can I not like? Can I not play something? Can I not like?
I don't think they'd get along.
No, I can't. Never mind. Gotta try everything. Back we go. I got your tea, old chap. No, I can't interact with that. Alright, well, I guess we sit back down.
Any danger of making that tea, boyo?
Equip that. Give it to him.
Awfully sorry for the delay.
Never mind, boyo. How did you manage to carry it in there without spilling any?
I've just been very careful. Ever since that whole...
I should have went on the
Horizon
treadmill
incident.
again.
I don't really have anywhere to set this. You won't take over the controls from it until I finish. Wouldn't want to spill anything over these expensive electronics.
But of course. Why, if such a thing were to happen, we'd have a real puzzle on our hands.
Why did he wink like that?
Just go easy. Keep it steady.
You know I'm not keeping it steady if I can.
Yes.
Venting reserve opening rear cargo and primary starboard fuel cell. Flight safe mode disabled. Life support systems offline. Commencing cabin depressurization. Daisy.
Okay, swip them all.
Holy cow!
Don't worry, mate. Oh, there is actually a holy cow. Oh!
Ah! Look what you've
Never
done!
mind.
I told you to keep it steady.
Good heavens! What a waste of perfectly good tea.
I think we should be more concerned about the irreparable damage done to the ship's steering system. Both problems, by the way, are your fault.
Look, obviously, the controls weren't calibrated to account for my superior strength.
Yeah,
I'm more
obviously.
sensitive than a pubescent poet. Regardless, we'll have plenty of time to argue about this now that we're stranded. Unless, of course, we can replace the controls with something else.
I have a good
When you
idea.
say we.
I mean the royal we. I'll sort this out. Don't move. I don't want you dribbling on anything else. Honestly, you're worse than the elderly.
We got the perfect solution for this.
Here, plug this in. See if it works.
That isn't going to be much use without batteries, boyo.
What? Aren't they included?
And remove a superfluous hurdle present simply to prolong a problem you've long since figured out?
We have to find batteries.
When is that ever the case?
I guess there'll be some batteries in the bedroom. And I'm also guessing there's nothing I can do to avoid hitting the cow. Making him spill the tea, of course. Alright. If we go into the bedroom, there's probably going to be some batteries in there. I want to... I know I'm going on it again, but I want to see, because he has the tea. He has the tea inside of him. Pause. I want to see if it spills or something, you know? You just got to try everything. This guy's running with a cup of tea in his pocket. Guess it doesn't do anything.
Best stop before I start to lose my gains, brah.
Cupboard. What's in the cupboard?
Very odd. It appears to
Well,
be stuck.
we
With
got the
great
batteries.
Power comes great responsibility.
Telescope.
Now, what do we have here? Ah! Good lord.
Did you just see what happened? In case you didn't, I'll show you again.
Now,
Look where he
what do we
looks.
have here? Ah! Good
He looks at me. Damn. Oh. Leg breaker. Crush a tabletop football player. Damn. I didn't even mean to do that. I kind of just accidentally walked into it. Well, I mean, I guess. Is there anything else I can interact with in here? Poster.
No flagship worth its salt. It specifically says no rustling.
No rustling. There's got to be a way to get this unstuck. Maybe some washing up liquid.
I can't use these two together.
Maybe not. Or you could like lube up the hinges, you know. Oh, there is a rubber glove.
It might fit Allard's dainty hand. I've a bit more girth.
Dainty hand. Kick the ball. Fuck, I missed. This shit's gonna be so hard to do. Oh, we're going for a fucking dribble. Oh, no. I can't see where it is. Where is it? Oh, it's still here. No. Unless it respawns, I don't think I can. No, I cannot. What if I kick one of them in there? Nope. Well, my apologies. No goals will be scored here. There's something in the cat litter.
Without the right tools for the job, I'm not risking it.
Aha. Rubber glove. Although it won't fit me. Apparently.
It might fit Allard's dainty hand. I've a bit more girth.
Can I...
It might fit Allard's dainty hand. I've a bit more girth.
Alright, well I can't do anything with that.
I doubt combining these two will... I'm prone to stage fright with an audience.
Imagine there's something where you turn the monitor off.
It's all right. I went before we left. I'm sure there's a more practical use. We'll agree to I think it would be best if I did something else. It's not the worst idea.
Well, actually,
I've
while
ever
we're
had.
here, I'll combine the batteries with the controller.
BBC3.
Yeah, so... Can't do anything right now. There's got to be something with this.
I don't think they'd get along.
I'm just going to try everything. I want to open this. Oh no. Clicked the wrong one.
Terribly brutish to want to resort to force to open this door. I fear we may need to curtail this imaginative thinking. I'm sure there's another more rational use for this.
Don't worry, the cheese will come in
I
handy.
can't use these two together.
He said something about the hinges. Is there like a fucking... Is there something around? Like a screwdriver or... that I'm missing? Anything at all? Don't know, I ain't seeing anything. Oh, there's a bit of mod duties for you, Alex. Burn them up. Thank you, thank you. There's got to be something to do with this as well. Can I use the controller on the computer?
I doubt combining these two will prove to be particularly useful.
Oh. I'll take the floppy disk, I suppose.
1.44 megabytes of virgin digital space.
There's got to be something else you can put in there. But for now, I'll go back. As history serves, controlling a vehicle with a controller never goes wrong.
Best stow this for now.
have you found something to replace the controls you broke yet?
Here, plug this in. See if it works.
No joy, boyo.
What? Is it supposed to be plug and play?
No, boyo. You'll have to install the drivers first.
Well, can't you just download them in here?
The Wi-Fi can't reach this part of the ship. Try getting online in one of the other rooms. See if you can download the drivers onto something and bring it here.
I suppose you'll just be sitting here in the meantime.
Controller drivers.
That's how the genre works, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if it is broke, well, it's probably a tedious puzzle to fix it.
Install a driver to activate the... Can I give him the cheese? Do you reckon he'll want cheese? I can give him the glove, actually. It did say he can have the glove.
That sort of stuff isn't tolerated in the workplace.
That's not what I'm saying. You said... Right. What about the cheese? Does he want cheese?
Unfortunately, dairy is one of 3 things Sub-Lieutenant
No, you don't.
Jones is allergic to. The other 2 being early starts and manual labor.
Let's just give him everything.
Here, plug this in. See if it works.
There's nothing on here, boyo.
What? How can
Oh,
you
so I have...
tell?
The weight.
The weight?
Yeah, given you aren't exactly known for your intellectual prowess, I figure I'll have to wait a bit longer for you to work this out.
Can't we just fucking... What happens if I give him my tea? You know, he spilled his. Do you want my one?
I think he's had enough.
No, you don't.
Now, anyway.
No, can't drink it. Alright. We'll have to go get some drivers for the controller. It's got to be on the computer. Yeah. That is what you do. So I need to put the floppy disk back in. Now use the controller. The controller?
Now,
The
download this driver.
computer. That's what I meant.
I just need to connect to the internet first.
What?
Bingo! Found it!
What's happening?
Very odd. It won't let me save onto the disk.
Won't let him save onto the disk. How about we take it out?
I can't seem to save onto it for some reason.
Save it to the computer.
I've downloaded the driver I need. Now I just need to save it onto something so I can install it in the cockpit.
I do not have anything I can save it on. This is a bit of a problem. You know what? Just for shits and giggles.
I'm sure there's a more practical use for this.
Try again. Wait, maybe...
I can't seem to save onto it for some reason.
There you go. Figured it out. There was a switch on it.
Fantastic. Now to quickly copy this driver.
There we go. They say quickly and now there's a sometime later screen.
Whoa! Oh, sorry. Oh, gosh, is that the time? It'll be starting to get dark outside. Best check up on Allard and see if he's dried off. It's remarkable how much information can be stored on something so compact.
Turn Lucas into a utility guy. Where you're going to start teaching him lineups. Oh, he's sleeping. I pulled tea over his head. It was like a prank. Do it. Yeah, there we go.
What's going on?
Get
what are you
fucked.
playing at, boyo?
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Wake up, Sub
It felt
Lieutenant
like
Jones.
someone else was in control of my inhibitions.
Just give me the driver so we can GTFO.
GTFO.
Get things functioning and online.
Oh yes, get
You
things
need to swallow
functioning
your
online.
acronyms. FFF.
Of course.
For future scenarios.
Glad that worked. Bit of tea in the face.
Here, install this, and we should be underway again.
You could have used my USB pen, you know.
What? Is that another one of your acronyms I'm supposed to know?
What? Universal Serial Bus?
Ha! Serial bus. I know you're just making that one up.
Well, boyo, I've got some good news and some bad news. Which one do you want first?
There's the bad news first.
Give me the grim, demoralizing reality first, then ensure I quickly forget its severity with a light-hearted human interest tale, preferably involving a cat and a musical instrument.
Alright, boyo. Well, the bad news is that before this driver will work, one of us is going to have to descend into the dark depths of the ship to perform the emergency systems reset procedure.
You mean turn everything off and on again?
Yes. But the
Course.
good news is
Turn everything
it's
on
a
and off
one-person
again.
job, so only one of us will have to do it.
Presumably I'll be the one doing the legwork, as usual.
Well, if you want, we could make it seem like you had a choice in the matter. Here, we'll flip for it. Heads or tails?
Oh, I can only say tails.
Tails never fails.
It's heads.
Blast. I can't help but feel that somehow that was always going to happen.
What fates impose that men must needs abide, it boots not to resist both wind and tide.
Gosh, the writing on this voyage just stepped up a level. That was borderline Shakespeare.
Aye, borderline.
Right, I'm off.
Boot the ship's computer system using the reset switch on the lower deck. Didn't you say there was an infestation down there? What does that mean? Right, here we go.
I haven't been up here long and already I think I've started to lose muscle density.
Let's go. Through the hole. Out.
On a more positive note, it would appear my bone density has remained unaffected.
It's gotta be this. We have to lube it up, surely.
Triple action. Removes grease, fights odors, preserves one's dignity while attempting to squeeze through a narrow opening. The Holy Trinity. If you want a job done around here, you've got to do it yourself.
There we go. Straight through, easy as anything.
Whilst that did smell like a spring breeze...
What
it
a
did
thrill.
shake
Use the
me.
ladder like a boss.
I'd better go carb-free when we go back to old Blighty.
Let's have a look at the map.
Now, let's see.
So that's the ladder. It's a room. Go down to the engineering bay. We can go to the airlock and the research lab. Oh. Let's go into the lab, I guess.
If you could bottle it, you'd make a fortune.
There's something in there.
It's part of the laboratory equipment the biologist we were supposed to have on board brought. I'm not sure what happened to him. No one's seen
He's in
him
there.
for weeks. Not to worry. I'm sure he'll turn up.
We got some frogs.
It doesn't appear to be working.
Record.
It has a warmth that you simply don't get with digital. Especially if you burn the sleeve.
I have to get on the bike to play it. Let's go. More exercise. How long do I have to keep it in the green for? Guessing this doesn't do anything. Apart from just listening to it. This is a big room. What we got here? Globe. Spin it. Lands in exactly the same place.
There's no place like home.
Typewriter. Oh, it's Schrodinger's box.
Property of Irvin Schrödinger.
You know, isn't that the thing where it's like there could be a dead cat in it, but there could also not be a dead cat in it. You never know. I'm pretty sure that's like the theory. We're gonna open it though.
The box is sealed shut. Why? It would be impossible to determine the fate of any biological life
See?
form inside.
I was right. I was on the typewriter.
How very retro.
Oh, I can save. 35% completion.
Great for the environment. Replacement ribbons are
Oh,
a real
save game
hazard.
progress using the typewriter. Master of unlocking achievements. I don't know what that has to do with achievements. I'm guessing it's so like if you don't get missables, you can get them later. I don't know. It says this isn't working.
We'll agree to disagree about that.
Oh, cheese.
I think it would be best if I did something else with this.
Well, I think that's all. Wait, can we talk to this? Because he is in there.
I don't believe the isolation of space has forced me to talk to... It's not the worst idea I've ever heard. I remember when they talked about keeping BBC Three.
Alright, let's get out of here. This is engineering. Self-destruct switch.
Guess not. We made that mistake once before.
Ah. Down the ladder we go.
It's a precision-engineered German motorized.
I can open that locker
screwdriver.
upstairs now.
As I said to the boys on our rugby tour of the Netherlands back in '87, I'm not touching that without adequate protection. It might fit Alan's dainty hand. As I said to the boys on our rugby tour of the Netherlands back in '87, I'm not touching that with... I didn't think they'd get along.
Oh. Oh, I can't do anything yet. So I guess we leave. Just in that locker all the way upstairs. That is like a huge troll. We didn't go in the airlock. Air compressor. Ah, I know what to do. Let me just check if there's anything else. I can exit.
I don't feel suitably dressed to be heading out.
Never mind. I know what to do. I know what to do. We're gonna blow this up. Has it enlarged
I'm
it?
sure this will come in. Wait for it.
Yeah, it has.
Handy, eh?
Of course it will come in handy. Here's a glove after all. Right, back down to engineering, because this shit fits now. Big glove. He's trolling.
Voila! That should significantly reduce the risk of death by electrocution. Always a... This should
So we
do the
turn it
trick.
off. Back on.
No, that's... yes, right. Oops, I'm ever so clumsy. Ah well, no harm done. Let's check
fuck
back
was
the
that?
ballad and see if that sorted everything. Oh, here it's starting to give me the...
Some fucking ghost girl. Did say there was an... I just realised that says emergency Brexit.
Guess not. We made that mistake once before.
Emergency Brexit. Nice. Alright, back up we go. We have a screwdriver, which means we should be able to open that locker upstairs in the bedroom and see what's in there. What the fuck is all this? Why is there like Hot Wheels stuff? Oh, he's here. I thought he'd be in the thing. Well, first I'm gonna go look in that locker. Because surely this is...
I'm afraid I've nothing useful to hand.
Surely this is how I open it.
Right. I'll have this open in a jiffy.
Have this open in a jiffy. He's behind you. Find the replacement motor. Oh, what is this? Like, why? Why is there a ghost go on the ship? I don't get it. Okay. We have a motor. I'm guessing it's for Aled.
I fear we may need to curtail this. If I do that, I'll have to go on a Sub-Lieutenant Jones!
Aye, boyo?
You noticed anything strange earlier?
I don't suppose you noticed anything out of the ordinary earlier when I was performing that emergency systems reset procedure. Specifically immediately once the power came back on.
No. Why, should I have?
Well, I don't know. Probably not. Forget I mentioned it.
Who's controlling the
Who's
ship?
driving the boat?
Nobody. We're tied. I turned the autopilot on.
She was only installed a week ago and already her standards are slipping.
What are you
What is
doing?
you're tinkering with there, Jones? That isn't our reconnaissance rover you're disassembling, is it?
Well, but, funny story. While you were downstairs attending to that very complicated, laborious task, flicking that switch on and off, I've been running a variety of pre-mission calibration tests on the Beagle 2-2.
The Beagle
I presume
2-2.
that's why the floor's covered with bits of toy Hot Wheels track.
Firstly, the fact that this modular vehicular pathway simulation system happens to be mass-produced and branded as a children's toy is irrelevant. And secondly, yes.
Why is it in pieces?
That's all well and good, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. However, if I recall correctly, we were specifically advised that the Beagle 2-2 tended to function significantly better when its complicated array of electronics and mechanical components were positioned inside its aluminium housing.
Look, I just have to make a few minor repairs. During a centrifugal force resistance simulation, the rover proved exceedingly resistant.
So it flew off the loop bit.
That would be a valid interpretation of events, yes.
Flew off the loop bit.
Sounds like I'm going to be required to go on some kind of scavenger hunt. What do you need?
To get the rover going again?
For the time being, that's all I feel I'm obligated to offer, yes.
I think the rigorous nature of the, test may have burned out the main motor.
I see.
Good thing I have a motor in my inventory.
I'll
Then.
have to find something to create some sort of electromagnet that'll revolve when a current is passed through it. I'll have to fashion a pulley system of sorts to drive power to the wheels. Something with a taut elastic band should do the trick, like an alluring undergarment. Now, if I was to remove the elastic...
Alternatively, but you could just always grab me a spare. We've got a cupboard full of them.
Be sure to put your toys away when you're done.
I can just hand it to him. I have it.
Let it not be said I don't give you anything, Sub-Lieutenant Jones.
An unhealthy reliance on migraine medication already proves that, but...
Now get this mess cleared up and put the Beagle 2-2 back together.
Appreciate the follow. Arcade outbreak.
For the last time, the left stick...
By Jove, it works!
In 600,000 yards, your destination will be on the right. You've reached your destination.
Sub-Lieutenant Jones, we've arrived. The new world. Quickly, break open a container of property of ER2 flags and prepare a landing party.
As much as I'd love to jump onto the surface and soak up the radioactive atmosphere of this uncharted,
Use the
most
claw.
likely fatally hazardous planet, I think it may be an idea to send the Beagle 2-2 down first, just to get a feel for the place.
I considered your suggestion, Sub-Lieutenant Jones, and have made the executive decision to send the Beagle 2-2 down for a quick recce, prior to making our own triumphant descent. The extra time will allow us to properly consider which 19th century member of the aristocracy to name this place after.
Yeah.
Launching probe.
Oh, here we go. There's some rocks. Can I grab them? How do I grab? I guess I can't really. It's fried already.
Blast!
Yeah.
The motor was a dud. Probably made by a Brummie or someone else from the north.
I wouldn't say Birmingham's in the north.
Anywhere above Enfield's north as far as I'm concerned, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Well, we'll have to go down and salvage the rover. It'll look very embarrassing if we lose another one of these. Set us down.
Oh, we're going on. Going on the planet. God, that's loud. Where have we landed?
All right, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Where have we landed?
We've landed on an uncharted rock structure, somewhere outside the range of what was previously understood to be the limit of human interstellar travel.
I see.
What do we know about this
So,
place?
Sub-Lieutenant Jones, what exactly do we know about this place?
Well, it's an uncharted rock structure, somewhere outside the range of what was previously understood to be the limit of human interstellar travel.
I see.
Do you know anything more specific?
Suppose you could enlighten the audience with anything a little more specific.
Look, I'm called Aled Jones, probably the most generic, stereotypical Welsh name in existence. It's clear that whoever's writing this hasn't bothered doing a terrible amount of research. I wouldn't count on anything specific.
How do we find the
How do we
rover?
go about finding the location of the Beagle 2-2? Presumably we have some kind of app for that.
I'm afraid not. We could download one. Only costs 69p.
69 pence? Not bad when it's free.
Let's go.
The plan is, we head out, walk around aimlessly, look at a load of stuff eliciting a series of wry remarks, then start clicking everywhere until something happens.
I linger in the background.
It's a good idea.
Provide a series of hints if you feel things are a little too vexing.
Why break tradition, eh, Sub-Lieutenant Jones? Let's go!
What's in the supply crate?
Filled with epic loot, as they say on the YouTubes.
Oh yes, the YouTubes. I got some binoculars.
Cheers, bud.
What? Alright. Fuck you then. I just get back in the ship. And there is a rock there that I can interact with. Anything over here? No.
It's a rock.
No way, it's a rock. He said aimlessly clicking on stuff. I'm clicking everywhere. I have G's.
I can't use these two together. Her Majesty's spaceship Imperialize. As beautiful as she is subtle.
That's another rock.
It's another rock.
That's what I said. Oh, but wait for it. There's another rock. Let's go. Surely one of these rocks have to do something.
There are a lot of rocks.
One of them's got a fucking do something, surely. Hold up. Don't want to alarm anyone.
Risk of repeating myself.
It's another rock.
It's Wales' own son, Sub-Lieutenant Jones.
Look, boyo, over there,
Where?
by that rock.
Would it trouble you immensely to use another point of reference, Sub-Lieutenant Jones?
Fine, boyo, by that gorilla.
Good grief! That's the second biggest monkey I've ever seen.
I think he's holding the beagle too.
Put that down, you damn dirty ape! Come on, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Let's get after him.
There's an ape. I don't see it. Hold shift to run. What are we running from?
Look, there isn't any much for me to work with here. Humorously, I mean, obviously if I was a stonemason, there'd be loads to work with.
Is there anything up here? Nope. Maybe it was Earth all along. Damn you all. What is that for? I have no idea what that's even for. I don't know why I did. But there is another rock we can look at.
This is one of those situations where you're
Oh.
stuck between a rock and...
Examine all the rocks on the planet's surface. Plus 1 geology. There's yet another one. Another achievement. We're on 10 now. 10 out of 25. I go in the cave? No. This is the bush here.
leaving without a souvenir.
What did I take? Trout. Can I use it on the bush?
I tend to leave that sort of thing down Titchmart.
Not so fast, you English mongrels. What do we have here, Pierre? Ouais, I see. Well, it would appear that you are too late, monsieur.
English. Captain Frank Lee English.
I'd just
It's
like
frankly
to clarify
English.
that I'm not actually English. I'm Welsh. Monsieur English and Monsieur Welsh. It would appear that you have been too late. Mon subordinate Pierre and moi have beaten you and your queen to this rich, fertile, nouveau world.
It's a bit rocky.
Little bit rocky, ouais, a petit landscaping required. But soon, the ground you are defecating with your presence will be the location of my vast winery, growing the sweetest French crepes the world has ever tasted. And everyone will eat crepes, wear berets, carry baguettes, ride bicyclettes, and all the other things we French like to do.
You're insane.
Am I? And how are you going to stop me?
Clinging to past glories.
I fear you underestimate the extent to which a conceited self-confidence, fueled by national historical achievements, can profit one in such circumstances.
Ha! We've been perfecting this same method for centuries. You'll have to do better than that.
Exhaust down a list of social stereotypes.
We intend to ridicule you into submission, exhausting an extensive list of social stereotypes conceived through years of suspicion and ignorance.
Then what? Are you going to celebrate with a petit crumpet? Eh?
Wash down with a cup of tea? Expose your crooked teeth while you laugh regaling this tale with your unsatisfied wives? Ha! Je can play that game, Monsieur English.
Power of Grayskull.
By the power of Grayskull, I have the power.
Oh mon Dieu, I can't believe you actually said that.
Ranger summon the power of Grayskull to distract. Okay. I guess solving a juvenile puzzle.
Honestly, I imagine this standoff will be resolved through the completion of some sort of moderately juvenile, yet entertaining puzzle.
How can you be so sure?
Well, it's got us this far. Well, we could... Look! A three-headed monkey!
Where?
Quick, Sub-Lieutenant Jones, run!
Oh man, how did I fall for that? Wait, you're right. I am too trusting. Pardonnez-moi, I'm a sucker for the blue eyes. What now, boyo?
Well, before we can legitimately lay claim to this new world, we need to remove their flag and hoist ours in its place.
Why?
Didn't they teach you history at school, Sub-Lieutenant Jones? That's just how these things work.
Are they chasing? I don't think they are. So how would one lure them away? Do I have to dig up the rocks and throw them at him?
I don't want to mess up my spade. It isn't really the sort of environment that lends itself to observational comedy.
Do I just give him cheese? Is that what this is?
One step closer and I'll have you made into pâté.
Antoine Bonaparte. Not our biggest fan. I don't want to mess up my spade.
What about cheese? He has the wine.
Yo-ho! I've brought a peace offering. A sample of delicious British dairy produce.
Do not
There's Swiss cheese now.
your bland, insipid, rotten lactose. It pales in comparison to our superior, deliciously aged rotten lactose.
Well, that's diplomacy off the dining table.
We have Swiss cheese now.
This cheese has more holes than the plot of Inception.
Well, it's now Swiss cheese, so maybe he wants it.
They're not biting. Perhaps I need to make my offer more appetizing. Best try and salvage something, like a spare wheel nut, or a fragment of dignity. Before its untimely passing, the Beagle 2-2 appears to have discovered a rock. Well, it's not quite Tutankhamun's tomb, but right now I'll take what I can get. I don't want to mess up my spade.
So what, do I just give him a fucking rock? I mean, it looks like shit.
It'll teach me to bring a rock to a gunfight. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. I'm still Francis from, Dorking. I doubt combine... I'm sure there's a more practical use for this. I don't want to mess up my spade. We'll agree to disagree about that. I fear nothing else can be salvaged. I think it would be best if I did something else with this. It's been pruned enough. I'm not adverse to getting my hands dirty, it's just...
What do I do then?
my color.
I haven't spoke to Alan, to be fair. Maybe he can tell me.
Sub-Lieutenant Jones!
Aye, boyo?
How can we remove the French?
Any ideas how to deal with our continental cousins?
Above my paycheck, boyo. Don't we have anything back in the ship to de-escalate diplomatic dramas?
I can't say I've much experience with triple Ds,
Oh, I've handled a couple.
but we may be able to fashion something on board to distract them. So, any groundbreaking ideas?
Are you still talking about rocks?
No, I feel we've mined that particular topic for all it's worth.
Really? I'd say we've only just scratched the surface.
You're trying, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Very trying. Don't mind me.
Alright, so I guess we go back to the ship. We have to create something on the ship. At least that's what he said.
I won't be long, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Amuse yourself until I get back.
I'll try and recollect the last couple of hours.
Is there anything I can do with this?
I can't use these two together. I doubt combining these two will prove to be particularly useful.
What can I make? I don't know. What is that?
Ah, I see Allard's activated the autopilot and skived off. I'm sorry, I don't believe we've met. I'm Frank, but please, call me Captain English.
Welcome.
Captain English.
How may I be of assistance?
So, how's everything going? Are we on track to be finished by tea?
ETA to waypoint, Tango Echo Alpha, calculating, calculating, cannot define, please refer to string length idiom for more details.
How long have you been an autopilot?
So, how long have you been an autopilot?
Calculating, calculating, error, you do not have permission to access this data.
Is there a Mr.
I
Autopilot?
don't suppose there's a Mr. Autopilot, perchance?
Compiler error, incompatible types, access denied.
I think I'll log off.
It is now safe to be removed.
Call me old-fashioned, but I prefer the more natural look. I'm sure there's a more practical use for this.
Gotta try everything at this point.
We'll agree to disagree about that. I don't want to mess up my spade.
Okay.
I see the autopilot's working, unlike Sub-Lieutenant Jones.
Don't know. What can I give them?
Why? It's packed. Best leave some space for alternative dairy produce. That's the radio wave oven. It's the same idea as a conventional microwave. I'll just get piping hot tea all over my hands. And I didn't enjoy that the first time.
What's that oven on?
Surely you can't be serious.
So what can I give them? What do you think? I have a rock. I mean, I could smash the computer with a rock. About the bedroom. Not really seeing anything right now. Oh, the football's back. Well, actually, it's going to be impossible to score a goal. And why does it roll so fast? There can't be something to do with scoring a goal. There's no way. It's just so hard. I scored a goal. What the fuck would this guy want? Ah, cat litter. I remember now.
Ooh. Ay, bendito. I make no bones about how grim that was.
Metal detector.
I think it would be best if I did something else with this.
Now what the fuck do I use a metal detector on? Scored a goal, by the way, I don't know if you saw.
I don't believe the isolation.
I guess I walk around all the rocks
to the furniture just yet.
and use a metal detector on it, maybe. Because I actually have no idea.
If you want a job done around here, you've got to do it yourself.
My chat's closed. I was looking at the Wait. What's all that about? Why are there bloody handprints on it now? There wasn't before. Fuck it. Metal detector's gotta be something I use outside. There's no way it isn't. looking at the CS stats. My KD sucks. Nothing on that one. Already have a rock, so there's another one over here. There's one back there. I mean, it's making noises, but... Did it do that on this one as well? Yeah, it did. There'll be something in one of these rocks. There's a couple more to check down there. Yeah, I probably haven't as well, to be fair. Whoa. I swear that was all the rocks. Oh no, there's one over here, isn't there? I think. Or am I trolling? Actually, I don't think there is. So, I have a metal detector, what the fuck am I looking for? I swear I've looked at all the rocks. Just metal detecting everything. I mean, of course it fucking detects something there, doesn't it?
I can't use these two together. I fear nothing else can be salvaged.
There's no other rock, unless he literally wants the metal detector.
I doubt combining these two will prove to be particularly useful.
What the fuck then? I've searched literally everything. And there's been no hits. Anywhere. I swear that is all rocks. What have I got? Just cheese, a rock, and fucking metal detector. There's like nothing I can interact with. Apart from these rocks.
I'm sure there's a more practical use for this. We'll agree to disagree about that. I think it would be best if I did something else with this. It's not the work. I don't think they'd get along.
What do I do then? Did I check this one? I might miss this one. Or maybe I'm just thinking that now because... What is the point of this? Just realised it's a Statue of Liberty. Are we in America? I have no idea. I may or may not know what to do. And I may or may not have just Googled it a little bit. Just for the next step.
Lieutenant Jones. I'm holding my breath. No need. You'll have ample oxygen. This isn't Skyrim. Another half hour and we'll be done.
This isn't Skyrim. So conveniently, the sitting room where I had to, you know, where I got the trowel from, pretty much, is where I get the next thing too. I have to use it on the sofa.
Oh, what have we here? Either the upholstery's been woven from tinsel, or we've hit the jackpot. It's an elegant lady's purse, filled with loose change.
Loose change. It was that frog machine.
If you want a job done around here, you've got to do it
And
yourself.
the record. Didn't really get much use out of this.
While I'm here, I may as well give it a go. Ah, these chaps are slippery customers. I can't get a grip of the little blighter. He's too slippery.
Oh, am I supposed to do this then? Do they react to the music? You see. They seem to be jumping out a bit more. They're all hiding again. I fucked up again, I looked at chat. No idea. Oh, I see.
It has a warmth that you simply don't get with digital.
I would have
Especially
never
when
known to
singing
do this.
as well.
If you turn it over, it has fucking lily pad lullabies. Of course it does. So now if I play it, it'll put him to sleep, right? And then I can just grab one. Put frogs to sleep. Lullabies to paralyze. Alright. I fucking missed anyway. Failed to catch a frog even when they're asleep. That wasn't even intentional. But it looks like it's over it, but it's not. Oh my god. I'm so shit at this. And depth perception is arse. But I moved it forward one more than that and he was trying to grab the castle. I am dog shit at this. One, two, three. See that it gets the castle. I can't get that one. And I can't go immediately left to grab that one. I have to go forward first. Look, if I try and go left, they don't let me, so I can't get that one there unless I do this.
Gotcha!
There you go. Look at that, mate. Good aim. Give me the frog.
You know the old saying? A frog in the hand is worth two in the biological science testing facility. He's a happy chap. There's a real spring in his step.
And of course, you give the frog to the French guy. Makes sense, doesn't it? That's because I have mouse acceleration on, Alex, you know? That's why I was missing. Airlock. Now we have to go all the way back down there and give this to the French guy. And hopefully he'll be happy. I was going the wrong way. But I think we're near the end of the game, I'm not gonna lie. Now if I give him the frog.
If my moderately racist grandparents have taught me anything, it's that this should work.
Moderately racist grandparents.
They're not biting. Perhaps I need to make my offer more appetizing.
Appetizing. There's gotta be the cheese, right?
The cheese sticks to his moist green flesh, thus progressing this ethically questionable puzzle.
Oh, here we go.
If my moderately racist grandparents have taught me anything, it's that
Moderately
this
racist grandparents.
What is this sorry excuse for that? Is that Swiss cheese? A slice of Emmental de Savoie with its attached right now. Qui êtes-vous? Une petite entrée as well? Bien, les condiments, allez! Don't let him get away. Huzzah! I hope the little fella's alright. I wouldn't worry. I'm sure they won't harm him. They're not complete savages, just French. Right. Well, that's the first thing it'll have to go.
I still got the... No, I still have a rock.
Ah! It appears to be protected by some kind of high-tech electrical wizardry. I can't. I'm teetotal. I say, that's quite the collection of wine.
I mean, I'm guessing I'll just throw a rock for it, right?
I can't get any closer to the control panel to shut it off. The static's too thick. I can't get any closer to the control panel to shut it off. The static's too thick.
Anything else out here?
I can't use these two together.
What are you saying, Alid? Help me.
Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Aye, boyo? So
Oh,
how's the family?
we're just gonna talk to him about his family.
Keeping up with the Joneses?
Mum and Dad are fine, and Harriet's getting ready to go to uni in Swansea.
Fantastic. What's she studying?
3D computer animation.
Oh, well, that's a degree, I guess. Your sister's studying in Swansea. Been down recently?
Not to visit her. A few of us went camping around the Gower though. It's lovely the further out to the city you go.
Yes. The further the better. Don't mind me.
So all I have is a rock.
I doubt combining these two will prove to be particularly useful. Unbelievable. Since they've been, it's unlocked. So technically that's like inviting us in.
I don't... What else can I do here?
I can't get any closer to the control panel to shut it off. The static's too...
Oh, I throw the rock at it. I hope I don't miss.
How's that?
There we go.
Let's take the opportunity while this is offline to do a spot of rebranding. Blast. It would appear that only
So I have to run.
temporarily disabled it. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. I'm still Francis from... How's that? Blast. As innovative as the tactic of attempting exactly the same thing that didn't work a lot.
How am I supposed to do this then?
Literally shocked at our continental friend's mistrust. It's empty, lacking in substance. They said the same thing about this script.
I just...
I can't. Another peek around wouldn't kill anyone. It's not that kind of game. Best hold on to my weighted companion. If I'm unable to find a solution to our current dilemma, I can always use this rock to vent my frustration.
Can't I just smash...
I can't get any closer to the control panel to shut it off. The static's too thick.
No.
It's out of reach. Surely this is a
I guess I move this.
How's that? Best take the opportunity while this is offline to do a spot of rebranding outside.
But as soon as I go here, it starts again.
Insanity. I have, haven't I? It's a good throwable weight. Aerodynamic looking too.
Can I turn it off?
I can't reach it from here. How's that? With this offline, we'll be able to finally remove that symbol of colonial totalitarianism and replace it with a symbol of... Best take the opportunity while this is offline to do a spot of rebranding outside.
I can't because it starts instantly as soon as I get there.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. I'm still Francis from, Dorking.
Look how long it waits. That doesn't matter, because... Yeah, it comes instantly back online.
Attempting exactly the same thing that didn't work the last time is, I'd perhaps have to think of another way to disable this permanently.
There's nothing else around. I don't have anything else. There's a wine bottle that I can't do anything with.
It's empty.
Can I not smash it?
Seems to be little else down here besides this copious stuff. Best hold on to my weighted companion. If I'm unable to find a solution to our current dilemma, I can always use this rock to vent my frustration on something brittle belonging to Alec. As tempting as it is, I'll probably need this later. I'm sure there's a more practical use for this.
So all I have is the rock and that's it.
Embark on some industrial espionage. Why would the weather for it? How's that? It's a good throwable weight. Aerodynamic looking too.
It was that simple all along. I thought I'd already tried that.
That ought to do the trick. Best take the opportunity while this is offline to do a spot of rebranding outside.
That is kind of embarrassing that that took so long, but it did.
Victory is ours, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Now I know how Nelson felt at Trafalgar. Prior to being shot, of course. Although I'm fairly certain I pulled something in my throwing arm earlier, so I can empathize. Quickly, Sub-Lieutenant Jones! We don't have long. Do you have a flag ready for hoisting?
Standard.
Yes. Is it ready to go?
Aye, boyo.
Right. Now make sure it's the right way round. Honestly, the number of people that make that mistake, it's just bad schooling if you ask me.
Here we go.
I think I hear someone coming. Will I hoist it now, boyo?
Steady, Jones. It isn't official unless we play the national anthem. Fortunately, I have it saved on this anodized aluminium portable music player.
Quickly, boyo. They're almost here.
I'm trying. I think someone's put it on shuffle.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Now.
Yeah, it's official now.
Stop this at once. Ha! This land is hereby property of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth.
Sit here.
Well, pardon?
Oh, excusez-moi. Your queen is welcome to this drab Baron in Fertile Rock, Monsieur English. Je suis désolé. We have discovered a land so abundant and fertile that even the grapes are... we harvest will be so ripe.
I feel like the fire's getting bigger.
That even you British, in spite of your primitive, insipid palate, will acknowledge the superiority of our fine French wine.
Definitely getting louder. Okay, it definitely is spreading.
Au revoir, Monsieur English. I think we'd better be heading on ourselves, boyo.
I concur, Sir Lieutenant Jones. It was delightful meeting you, chaps, eh? Arrivederci.
Yeah, the ship's fucked. Definitely fucked.
Bourgogne Chardonnay, 2015. Good year.
Look, boyo, over there.
Of course, it's the Americans. They got a fucking nuke cannon. They came in on an Eagle ship.
Why does it always rain in England?
That's all we could afford. Complete the game. I wonder if there is a number 2 to this. Is there? No, there is not. I mean, that is the game. This is probably copyright. Can I get this off? I cannot skip. It's fine. I'll mute it for now. So we have 14 out of 25. So we missed 11 achievements in that playthrough. So there's a couple of things we missed. How long does this go on for? Realise none of you can hear this, but it's actually kind of a banger, I'm not gonna lie. Unity. Wow, a game about the English and the fucking Welsh, made by Northern Ireland. Ain't that something? Alright, well, I think I might end it here for today. Completed one playthrough, and then I think we get the 11 other achievements tomorrow. Just so there's more than one stream of this, I suppose. And some of them I don't know how to do, so... What's the what's the one we didn't get? Examine the gravity simulation switch. Oh. I mean, I just tried to use it. Wire a second block of cheese. Schrodinger's cat, dead and alive. Yeah, of course. Talk to Gertie about British villains. Locate the French camp while driving the Beagle 22. Give Sub-Lieutenant Jones English's tea. Look intently at Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Break a sweat while using the treadmill. Ensure no one can erase the driver. Crash into ejected fuel cell when at the controls of the HMSS. Place washing liquid inside washing machine before it's activated. So some of them I'm probably going to have to like look at, especially the fuel cell one, because I need to know what buttons to press. Yeah, it's a short but kind of funny game. It's a very unserious game, if that makes sense. It's not supposed to be funny. It's not supposed to be funny. Not supposed to be serious. It's supposed to be funny. Of course, a lot of stereotypes. French with frogs, baguettes. You know, you got the English with tea and just all that shit. But a good game nonetheless, to be fair. We haven't finished yet, but I've only played it for what, like almost 2 hours now. And if we're going off the thing that this cost £10, I mean, I guess they gotta make money somewhere. But you know, I'll probably get this done in like 3 or 4 hours overall. So is it really worth £10? I don't know. I'm gonna have to evaluate everything about the game. But yeah, I will be streaming this again tomorrow. We'll finish it tomorrow, and then the day after we'll move on to the third game. I am currently editing these, so the streams might start a bit later. I'm currently editing the one from before. I get like an hour or two done before I go live. So if the streams start a little bit later, you know, like instead of 1, like 2, half 2, whatever, that's why, because I am trying to do both at the same time. But yeah, that is the stream over. I appreciate everyone being here watching. I'll see you tomorrow when we'll finish this game.